Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning. Time is 20 to 7. I've just popped up here for a couple of minutes, sort a few things out. Got to go to work early today, so time's pressing. But I've been doing a bit of hobby work recently. It's all ticking over quite nicely. I had a few days off last week. We went down the south coast, which I may have mentioned. Took the dog away on her holiday, only for 4 nights. She's moving around inside the house from bed to bed at the moment. She's getting quite old now, and she loved it, and so did we. It was wall-to-wall sunshine, and we were on West Wittering Beach, glorious sand, and a couple of Spitfires were flying over all day, all over the weekend actually. Obviously privately owned, and one guy was looping the loop and doing all that. It was fantastic to see and hear, but I did notice everybody on the beach was ignoring it, and I was lapping at them. I really was, and I suppose other people have other interests, but just to hear that Merlin engine was fantastic. So we came back, and I'm still continuing with the Hinchcliffe models, which I purchased some time ago, and I've got another little tiny order came through as well from Lancashire Games, which the summer sale has now finished. So I didn't invest a huge amount of new figures concerning the period, because obviously that collection I received is massive, but I just want to do a couple of bits. The buildings by Hovels are now completed. And what I've done, I was huffing and puffing whether to base the buildings on a combined base of 12-inch square like we'd use down the club. Wasn't too sure, but singularly, as a few people have mentioned, they're more adaptable to scenarios. I'll show you those in greater detail in a moment, but they are lovely. I've got the church, 3 smaller buildings, and the butter market, which I'm just dry brushed the roof on this one, trying to get those pillars all the right length. Was it, I want to say, enjoyable? Testing time, possibly testing. And I've also finished a unit of Royalist commanded shot. And this time I've done the bulk of the painting. I think I've used probably 6 of the collection I received. No, I do like painting those, and I've got another unit of commander's shot underway. But what I'll do is I'll show you in great detail in a moment. Regarding to the community, keep those videos coming out. There was a slight pickup a couple of weeks ago, but it's very quiet at the moment. So let's see your projects. Let's see your interests and your hopes for the remaining of this year. What you're going to do hobby wise. Hopefully, I'll go to the War Games show in November. I think it is down in Farnborough. It was Farnborough last year, but that'll be my one and only visit this year. Obviously, work takes priority at the moment. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look. Make a bit of room. So this is the next unit of commanded shot, again by Hinchcliffe. Yes, I've got the uniform details somewhere, but that's just the start. I can't remember whose regiment that is. I'll come on to that in a moment. So the shot unit, which I finished, 18 figures. There we go. Again with the retro style of painting. Try finishing gloss again. These two figures here and this guy here is from the collection, so I'll try to keep them all looking fairly similar. I think there's a few varieties within the regiments on campaign, obviously. So that's that one. So I think that's Commander's Shot Regiment number 5, possibly. Or will it be 5 with this one? I can't, not too sure. Onto the hovels buildings. Nice easy paint jobs. I did say painting up something slightly different is a bit of a palette cleanser. And these were undercoated dark brown and then just dry brushed. The sandy coloured walls were painted in, and then say the roof and the chimneys and all the rest are dry brushed. So that's that one. Slightly bigger, this one. And just thick card, 2mm card, or 1mm card possibly. And no, enjoyable. Got butcher, baker, candlestick maker. Bit annoyed, not annoyed, but a bit irked that I didn't round off these corners as I did the previous, and that's, I do like a bit of continuity with what I do, and suddenly realise after I finish basing what I can live with that. And the church, don't think we're all going to get in. Somebody asked me what colour the roof was, and that's Vallejo basalt grey, light grey dry brush, and a dusting of dark sand. That's a hefty bit of kit, that is. It's a 25mm figure next to it. That's that. And this is the butter market, which I'm nearly finished. I've just got to do a bit more dry brushing and tidy up the edge. I thought, well, will I base this on a bit of card, or should I stick it on a CD as a base, possibly? Right, so that's that. Oh yes, the purchase the other day from Hinchcliffe was various command figures, because I want to do a couple of named command stands. One-piece castings, which I was pleased to see. There's as you can see, there's a bit of flash on them. Nothing too bad once cleaned up. These guys were named, but I can't remember who's who, so I'll have to check on the website. I think one was Cromwell. Not too sure which one. It's a Puritan type. No, but very nice. So what I did, I bought a couple of commanders, a drummer, and I did buy a few open-handed pikes, so I can use these as standard bearers. Nice, simple, easy paint jobs by the look of it. That's another standard bearer. And en masse, they should look good. Individually, they look good. I mean, the so this guy in the centre does the job, and I think I picked them up for probably just over £1 each in the sale. Right, that's that. And so this part of the period's coming to an end once these are painted up and that further unit's painted up, and then we'll go on to passes new. I'm waiting an order from TAG for some mounted handgunners, so once they come in, I'll then carry on with the Italian wars, I think. Thanks for watching.